Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Friday night, and after a tiring week of teaching, I thought it would be fun for us to do a video game review for the video game section on the YouTube channel. When I was in high school, I used to frequent a site called Buy Right Games, where I would drool over the prettiest looking games on the Super Famicom, Sony PlayStation, Sega Mega Drive, Sega Saturn, and all kinds of great things from Japan. One game that I did order from this site is the game that we're going to be reviewing tonight, and that, my friends, is Super VG, the variable Geo for the Super Famicom. This game has something of a controversial backstory, as it began as actually a series of adult-themed fighting games on the PC-88 and PC-98 Japanese gaming computers, but the artwork was so good and the gameplay was decent and continued to get refined that it actually did get a thoroughly sanitized, family-friendly version on the Super Famicom, and also got a pretty mainstream Japanese OVA. So this game is fantastic, really nice box art, and the instruction manual, again, could really have its own video. It's got very, very nice, colorful, vivid artwork with all of the characters, lots of dynamic poses, very nice character designs, and my understanding is the plot of this game is essentially there is a fighting tournament, and the competitors are all different waitresses, and the winner wins a bunch of money from an evil corporation. That's my understanding of the plot of this game as it stands on the Super Famicom. So without further ado, let's get down to playing some Super Variable Geo on the Super Famicom, a Street Fighter style 2D fighter with lots of flair and pretty ladies. So here we see the opening to Super VG. This game really shows off what the Super Nintendo can do in terms of having nice 16-bit anime graphics and what we would consider very cool GIF-style animation. Some minimal animation, but you are really able to feel like you're watching a 16-bit anime. And if you're a fan of early mid-90s anime, this game is spot on in terms of the really evocative, energetic facial stylizations and character models, and very nice figure drawing. So that, coupled with really nice pulsating Japanese style MIDI music, make this game very enjoyable to play. And again, my phone doesn't always get along well with black screens because it's racist. We're going to have an intervention for it. This phone needs to stop being so glaring when it comes to things like this. But hopefully you can actually see how well animated this is. And this is just a cartridge game. So you can imagine how the Super Famicom would have been pushed if it had a CD add-on like the Nintendo PlayStation. But alas, that's a what-if for another time. So we're going to hit start here. We'll scroll down here. And we'll make sure we pump the difficulty down for the purposes of this review, just so we can get some fights in and make some headway in the game. So we see our characters here, and it's been a while since I've played this game, so I don't really remember all of their names. But again, we have different waitresses, and I believe these are from different Japanese-style restaurants. Yuka is the main character here, and she fights like a combination of Terry Bogard and Ryu, which is really good. She has a burning knuckle style attack for her hurricane kick, and her Hadouken is a Hadouken. There we see it. This game has very nice background music as well. Each character has their own level, and it's not necessarily an easy fighting game. So you can see here, while we're only playing this on 2 from the bottom, it's already fairly challenging here. Man. This game looks very nice on our JVC professional video monitor going through RGB SCART. Now, I like the Super Famicom quite a bit, but for a fighting game, the Sega Genesis 6-button controller really is my controller of choice. Darn it. I'm still not quite used to the gameplay here. It's been a while since I've played this game. Just gonna spam this move here and get the KO. Won by Yuka. This game kind of reminds me of Sailor Victory, which was a really nice anime on the International Channel. Oh, man, shown during their Japanese action explosion. Jeez. That kick at the end of that charging attack is very nice. Darn it. Yeah, it's only the first fight, and it's already pretty challenging. Gameplay is quite responsive. This plays just like Street Fighter. It does feel a little less fluid than Street Fighter, and I can't quite put my finger on why. But the input is not bad. I'm not really seeing me struggling to get these moves to work. We do get these very nice victory and defeat dialogue screens preceding and following fights, which is very nice. And the style and energy and music really overpower the fact that I can't read the Japanese writing, which never really bothered me. People always say, "Why do you like Japanese stuff if you can't totally understand the language?" And you can basically get the gist of things. And there's lots of other things besides the technical language as well that's enjoyable. Yeah, things are going our way a little bit more now. Kind of got her cornered here. That'll do it. Again, very nice work this game has in terms of adding lots of rich sound effects here. I think the sprite art is very nice. This game does an excellent job of showcasing what the Super Famicom can do in terms of a 2D sprite work, music, and animation, and colors as well. So, when I had found out through my one friend how the Super Nintendo was in Japan, that it was just this powerhouse filled with awesome RPGs and anime games, I really, really wanted one. So my other best friend's brother had a Super Nintendo, and I was able to actually get that Super Nintendo from him. I think I bought it from him for about like $30, and it was one of the best purchases I ever made. So once I got it, I went to buyrate.com and got the Nakitech Game Saver, which allows me to play Super Famicom games on my Super Nintendo. And I've had a lot of fun ever since. So onward and upward to our next fight. This girl fights a bit like Blanca. And she works at a bakery. I'm still a little bit getting the hang of the controls here. Like for that burning knuckle, sometimes I'm hitting the hurricane kick and the punch, because that's what it's like for Terry Bogard. This game would actually be very interesting if they made a newer version of with the King of Fighters 13 style graphics. Incidentally, we gotta review King of Fighters 13. That game is excellent. Colors on this game are so beautiful and vivid on this monitor. Hopefully they're coming through well. Seems like this game has kind of calmed down on the difficulty a little bit after the first fight. We really need to get Art of Fighting 2 on the Super Famicom, because that version of Art of Fighting 2 is actually enjoyable to play, because it's beatable in one player.
Won by Yuka.
Won by Yuka. So it's worth noting that these levels get increasingly engaging and nice. This girl is a pro wrestler waitress. So we already know she's better than Brock Lesnar, because he's a terrible professional wrestler. Don't believe me? Watch his matches. I mean, he's a talented mixed martial artist enough, but yeah, his in-ring stuff in the WWE is, I'm not impressed by it at all. He could kill me, but that's not saying too much. Although, who knows if I draw on the power of Hulkamania what I'm capable of. Second battle. Excuse me. These 16-bit games, very nice what you were capable of with the music chips in them. Really makes you wonder what if the Nintendo PlayStation had come out. What this game would be like with more anime, more CD quality music. There were sequels to these games on the Sega not just Sega Genesis, the Sega Saturn and Sony PlayStation, which basically, you know, that may very well be what these games would have looked like had they been out on the Nintendo PlayStation. So this girl looks a bit like Yuka. I bet they work at the same restaurant. Or restaurants that are very similar. I don't know a ton of the backstory in this game. I really need to watch the anime. I used to actually tape the anime opening and closing credits on YouTube on a VHS tape. A VG. Because that's the kind of person I am. I tape old YouTube videos. Actually, I did that back when YouTube had first come out. I was afraid that YouTube was going to go away and I was going to lose these videos forever. And that actually worked, because some of those videos did get lost, and I've got them on VHS tape. I had to get a new capture card for my computer. So we've won that fight here. Actually, I need to just get a straight-up new laptop. Now you can get more international channel videos on, more old YouTube videos on. This girl's got some nice moves here. Jeez. Kind of getting into a rhythm here, but then she countered that. Let's see where this fight goes here. Man, the music is so catchy in this game. Got her. I think the next level we fight is going to be like a nightclub, which will be quite cool, if that is the case. Won by Yuka. Nice victory pose there. Yeah, this game just feels like an AIC anime in the Super Famicom form, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yep, we're gonna fight in a nightclub. Next on Hey 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 Music Champ.
ファーストバトル
Played Ayako here. There we go. The other game we gotta get for our Super Famicom is the Yakisoban video game. Yakisoba UFO. Yeah, we won that one right there. Time for a second battle. It's a very nice, relaxing game to play. Very pretty, fun game to look at and listen to. Again, you know, Super Nintendo, its big advantage was its color palette. And it's really shown off here. Yeah, got her. Alright, it's won by Yuka. So guys, there we have it. That is Super VG, Super Variable Geo for the Super Famicom. A very engaging, pretty fun game to play. If you're interested in what the cartridge looks like, here it is right here. So, if you can get your hands on this game, I highly recommend it. Until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care, and play lots of Super Famicom, Super VG. Bye-bye.